Hi beauties, and welcome to my Jet Plasma series on my Hyaluron channel. Just want to quickly clarify the reason for me putting this series of videos on the Hyaluron channel is because this treatment is an incredible aesthetics treatment. The device itself does so much of the work for you, so for you to not further invest in your aesthetics or beauty business and add Jet Plasma is silly. And I really feel like those of you who have already established businesses, it makes perfect sense for you to add this to your treatment menu. The training is available globally, so you might, if you're not in South Africa, I will probably not be your trainer, but I will give you the details for the trainer in your company, so in your country. So it really is something that is worth investing in and investigating. But these videos are specifically for trained professionals. I will make ones for introduction, but right now my priority is just making sure that all of our students who have already purchase their devices or are thinking of purchasing their devices have access to the correct information. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a practical video. Okay, so I realized that my video was way too long and I will not be able to keep your attention on YouTube. So this video is going to be the tummy only. Face and neck videos are posted separately. I will not be filming the full 15 minutes of each individual session because that would bore you to death and I'll completely lose your attention. But what I am going to just do is run over how to do the tummy, because we do a lot of tummies. It's unbelievable how effective and how quick the results are on the tummy, the neck and the face, on many areas of the body, but those three are very popular. So please stay tuned and watch till the end if you want to see how these areas are treated. Like I said, I'll only be filming about 3 minutes worth of each area, just going through the information, the details, which settings am I using, why am I using those settings, troubleshooting a little bit. Okay, so we are going to do the tummy area, and a good way to measure it, as I mentioned in the video previously, is an A5 piece of paper would normally give you the same size as a face or a neck or décolleté. So this, you can see, is actually the perfect size for her. So what I will do is I'll do my 5 minutes of pulse, 5 minutes of pulse, and then I'll do 5 minutes of continuous mode over the full area. So I'm going to work on 10 Hertz. Level 3 pulse mode first, because the stretch marks are scars that go down into the reticular dermal layer. So we definitely want to go with pulse mode, because pulse mode is the deep treatment, as opposed to continuous mode being more superficial. At the end of this video, I will share some results with you, because we had already done 2 sessions by the time I've posted this video. Please keep an eye on my speed, and also keep an eye on the fact that I am not pushing against the skin or too far off of it. You should always be 1 millimeter above the skin, always. The client feels absolutely nothing, because we are working with different wavelengths of light. There is no surface trauma and there is no pain for her to feel any discomfort whatsoever. Okay, let me just clarify a little bit about the different modes and what their purposes are. It will also be, so the continuous mode, pause it. The continuous mode is going to help with this a little bit of darkened skin, so it's going to brighten that skin to reduce the contrast between the two. And it's the pulse mode that's really going to go in and correct the actual scars themselves. With all jet treatments, you're always going to be working in an upward and an outward motion, whether you're doing the neck, the tummy, the arms, whether you're doing the face, it's always upwards and outwards. Okay, before I move on to the next area, so I just want to clarify, your speed is incredibly important. If you move too quickly, you are not releasing enough plasma energy to that area, and your client will therefore not be getting that same results. If you stand still, you can actually cause a burn within the skin, and the skin's condition will regress instead of improving. So it is important that you do keep moving, and we normally say 3 to 5 passes over an area, and no more than that. But a slow movement, a steady movement is always going to be in your best interest and give your client the best results. Just don't stand still on the skin. Don't stay on one area for an unnecessary amount of time. You know that you have 5 minutes per area. Put a stopwatch on your phone so that you can monitor that you never stay on an area unnecessarily long. You can even map out the area using a little white pencil beforehand, just so that you are sure to keep moving from one section to the next and not overlap one area too many times. Here is the before and after of the progress so long. This is the top is before, bottom is after. This is 2 days later, so early days, but here you can just, I mean, this shows you the magic of Jet. Like never ever before have I had my hands on something that is this effective. So what I'm so happy about so far is the continuous mode has already broken up the hyperpigmentation, which has made the hypopigmented stretch marks look a lot more soft, because there is less of a contrast between her natural color and the stretch marks. Our end goal with her is actually scar camouflaging. She was one of my paramedical models for students training. But I said, because there's so much work to do, I'm going to reduce the amount of work first by breaking up the hyperpigmentation, because I obviously don't want to match that in scar camouflaging. And also because I know that I can heal a lot of these stretch marks first. But yes, how amazing is this Jet? And in this slide you can also see the top area where she had the most hyperpigmentation. It has softened so beautifully, and my client is already over the moon. So here's a completely different case study, obviously, done by Janine Kutsia in Cape Town, South Africa. She has done a skin tightening. So this is after 2 sessions working on her client for Jet Plasma. And I just needed to share this because I know that a lot of people working on the tummy want to focus on skin tightening specifically. So obviously then your pulse mode is what is really contributing in a massive way to the deep skin tightening and remodeling that takes place. But yes, Jet Plasma is just beyond incredible, and we have, like, I don't know, easily 100 pictures. Just go onto our social media accounts to see all these photos, because they are endless in the results that we are delivering from Jet. Great, so I hope that this video has helped you today. I hope that you've gotten clarity, that you are maybe a little bit more confident or comfortable with your techniques, that you've been able to see how to treat various areas. Please, would you mind dropping me a comment if this has been helpful? Please mind dropping a comment if there's something that I haven't shown you that you really want to see. Drop it in the comments if there's something that you specifically want me to film for you, to troubleshoot with you. Normally, if you have an issue with something, there's many people that have the same kind of struggle. So if there's anything that I can help you with, I would love to do that for you. I'm making these videos to try and make your life a little bit easier. So yes, please just let me know if there's anything I can help you with. You can WhatsApp me, you can email me, you can reach out to me on our website. I'm very bad at checking my DMs, but you can DM me on Instagram. Otherwise, these comments, I get notifications every time one drops. So I'd really appreciate any feedback. Thanks, guys.